Hey free-to-play gang, I have some really urgent news for you guys. So there are two things that I would really like to talk about right now because I have a lot of questions regarding these few topics. Okay, so basically there's just two things, right? Okay, so first one is this coming weekend, there is going to be 1 day of Ascension Material Drop Rate Up event. So that's going to be happening on May 22nd. Of course, this is in my time zone, which is in 4 days time to the following day. So it's only going to last for 1 day. So what happens over here is during the event, the number of Ascension materials dropped in the Sonic Miracle will be doubled. Okay, so this is very important. Sonic Miracles will be dropping 2 times the number of loot. So days of the appearance of the Sentinels are as follows, right? Friday, Infernus Windstriker, Saturday, Flowrunner Shimmerer, Sunday, all. And I have no idea why they even bothered specifying Friday and Saturday, but just take note that on Sunday, which is the day of the event, you're going to have all the Sonic Miracles open. So do make sure to save all your stamina packs for this day. This is very important. And the reason why I say this is extremely important is if you refer to the video that I uploaded yesterday, I talked about Gabriel, and this is going to be the best time for you to acquire some materials to not only just fuse Gabriel, but to also upgrade the stats of your Esper. So I think this is going to be a perfect event for all of you beginners out there right now. So make sure that you don't sleep on this. This is going to be a very big deal. So of course, if you're wondering what the Sonic Miracle can provide, they provide you with Ascension materials. So as you can see over here, if you ascend your Espers, you're going to get some really good stats over here. And some of them can be really important, especially like speed. So this is going to be very helpful for building your starter team. So let's say you have a Liling, this is going to be a great time for you to gain that 25%, what is it called, 20% attack over here, 15% HP, 5 speed, blah 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 blah. So it's going to be a really good way for you to improve your stats without worrying too much about relics. So I think Ascension is always a good thing. So even if you're only stuck at like let's say Sonic Miracle 2, Sonic Miracle 3, it's still very worth it to do it right now because of how much you can get within one single day. So definitely save all your stamina packs and refill on this day. It's going to be extremely important. And of course, for more information, let's say you just started today, you do not know what's Sonic Miracle. This is Sonic Miracle. There will be 4 different bosses that you can partake over here, and they drop the various loot that you can see on the screen right now. Okay, and secondly, there is something really important that I need to cover as well. Okay, so a lot of you guys are asking me, should I be summoning now or should I be saving? So this is a really good question, but it's not one that I can answer immediately because this depends on where you are in the game. So for example, if you just started the game right now, should you be saving for another 13 days or so? My answer would probably be no. I think you might want to have like a decent roster of Espers first, so you don't even need to have legendaries, right? You might need to have like some of the really good rare and epic Espers that can really push your content a little bit further into the game. So I think having a starter team is still very important. But with that said, you can still beat the game completely free to play, which means that some of the free Espers that you can get from like let's say the Ripple Dimension or maybe even just basic summons, those can be good enough. So you don't necessarily need to summon, but you know, I get it that some of you guys have like this summoning itch that you just want to scratch. But for most of you guys who already have summoned some Espers and your team is kind of like built at this point of time, then I would highly recommend that you do not summon right now and save for the 31st of May because this is when there will be a new banner, and with a new banner, we are not too concerned about the rate up event, to be honest. We are more concerned about the summoning event that usually comes with rate up banners. So these summoning events would typically pay off with like extra gold records for you to use or even legendary abilimons, which is really good to have. And of course, as we approach the 31st of May, we are going to talk a little bit more about the new Espers that are going to be released. And of course, Dislyte themselves will be providing like some first look on their channel, so do look out for these videos. But anyway, when they do announce the Espers, I will be the first to cover them. Well, I hope so. But regardless, these are the 2 very time crucial tips for you right now. So definitely pay attention to events such as this, especially like the weekend events. Usually it's like Sonic Miracles ×2 or like Ritual Miracles ×1.5 rewards, that kind of stuff. So as for this coming weekend, I'm going to give you some tips on Sonic Miracle so that you know exactly what to do participating in Sonic Miracle and how you can possibly climb as fast as you can, right? So let's take a look at Infernus over here. This is not going to take up too much of your time. Okay, so for Sonic Miracle, what you want to do is to bring single target DPS because the boss is going to stand alone. So the goal over here is to bring whatever does the most damage to a single Esper. So for me right now, Sander is going to be a very optimal choice because it increases the speed of my entire team by 25% in the Ritual Miracles and the Sonic Miracles. And Chloe is going to be an excellent DPS, especially for single target damage. And Drew and Lin Xiao as well. And some other really good options are going to be like Louis, but maybe not for Infernus, right? So Louis, he does a lot of attacks on his 3rd skill, which hits random targets. But the thing is, because we are only facing one single Esper, this is going to target the one single boss. So probably some of the not so good options is going to be like Mona. Okay, so Mona, she does a lot of AoE damage, which is not going to be very good for this specific fight. And generally speaking, I wouldn't really recommend using control espers, even AP controllers. I don't really think that's such a big deal unless you really need it to keep the boss down. But otherwise, I think just going full DPS and maybe just bringing like a support like a Suhua or an Anki Chai or maybe some healer, that could be very relevant. And of course, espers such as Tang Yun, which I have talked about in one of my debut videos, he's going to be excellent over here in dealing single target damage. So I guess these are some of my tips for you, and hopefully you guys know what to do coming this weekend. So all the best to your grind, and of course if you found this video helpful, do consider leaving a thumbs up, it really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Anyway, this has been Daddy Free to Play, and as always I will see you in the next video.